Capcom, a word. So I'm a big fan of your Ace Attorney series. I like that you shout with the words and justice happens. It's a good game. But it would appear in your infinite wisdom, after years of localizing Ace Attorney games set in Japan, you have elected not to bring the newest installment, Dai Gyakuten Saiban, a game set primarily in Victorian London, to Europe and America. What the fuck? It's not just that I think this game should be localized because I want to play it. Well, I mean, it's partially that, but I also believe not bringing this game to Western shores would be a huge fuck-up on Capcom's behalf. I get that you can't slap Wright's name onto it thanks to having nothing to do with this game. I mean, that's why in 2013 we got a game called Phoenix Wright Dual Destinies instead of what it was, Athena Sykes' Ace Attorney. So let's just put to one side the fact that this argument is bullshit. The only main series game not to have Phoenix Wright in the title, Apollo Justice, was the best-selling Ace Attorney game globally. This game has Sherlock Holmes. Sure, he's well known in Japan, but in the UK and America, he's a goddamn juggernaut. The 2016 New Year's Sherlock special was the most watched UK show across the Christmas period, clocking in at 11.6 million viewers. CBS's Elementary is about to start its 5th consecutive season next month, and the two Guy Ritchie Sherlock Holmes movies grossed a collective $1 billion globally. He is hot right now, and the Holmes world is one hardly yet explored in video games, with only one, mostly PC franchise currently using it. There is a gold mine here, and you're seriously worried about this game's sales? Just call it The Great Ace Attorney and Sherlock Holmes. Platinum fucking seller. Given the popularity of the franchise and how easy it should be to market DGS with Holmes featuring prominently, it's going to attract a whole new wave of fans to the franchise. It's surely a no-brainer. Searching #localized_DGS on Twitter or Facebook should show there'd be enough hardcore fans to ensure at least mediocre sales, but it's likely this will introduce many more people to the series than just another Phoenix Wright game would. Ace Attorney Spirit of Justice was just released, and don't get me wrong, it's a great game, but this is the second Ace Attorney in a row for its major selling point to be returning aspects from the Phoenix Wright trilogy. I mean, it's all fine and good now, but do you think people will be flocking in the thousands for Ace Attorney 13, Return of Penny Nichols? Remember her? Yeah. There's also the argument that given the game's setting has usually been ambiguous, it allowed the Japanese version to be set in Japan while the international release was moved to Los Angeles. And it's a problem because this game very clearly starts in Meiji-era Japan. Here's a fun fact though, literally nobody gives a shit. Nobody really cares about the extended Ace Attorney universe because it's already so ridiculous. And for that matter, do you really think people believed this was California? Or this fucking this? Get over yourselves. I get that it's a risk bringing this game here because it didn't exactly break too many sales records in Japan, but that's just because it's new and different and scary. I firmly believe this is a risk worth taking, as if this game drops in Europe and America and, for the reasons I've just mentioned, sells better than you expected, it could ensure the franchise's future for at least the next decade. Without DGS being localized, there's little chance of many sequels, and it seems absurd that Capcom have for the first time created an Ace Attorney game with significant Western appeal and are waiting this long to bring it over. Please, if you're watching this on your Capcom, holy hell, I've made it. But if you're watching this and you're not Capcom, and you perhaps agree with some of what I've been saying, please share this to Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. Let's get the message out there that fan service shouldn't be the only catalyst for DGS's localization. And hopefully Capcom will listen, because this wouldn't even be the first time fan outcry had led to the localization of a 3DS Shutakumi-directed Ace Attorney crossover spin-off with a primarily English setting. And that's all over 500,000 units outside of Japan, so I'm Countdown Black, and thanks for watching.